This finite element analysis tutorial in Solidworks is about designing this part with rib and without rib and performing the simulation and finding the factor of safety with rib and without rib. So let's begin. Click on part and click OK, and after that change the background to plain white from here and make sure that you are working in mmgs or millimeters as units. Now click on top plane and click on sketch, and after that select here center rectangle and create here a center rectangle at this origin. Now let's define it. For that select smart dimensioning tool and here define the length of this line as 100 and length of this line as 80 millimeter. Now this rectangle has been fully defined. We need to go to features and select here extruded boss base. We need to extrude it up to 10 millimeter and then check this box from here. Now we need to create some sketch on this top surface. So select this top surface and click on sketch, and from here select corner rectangle and create a corner rectangle like this. Now we need to define it. So select smart dimensioning tool and here define the length of this line as 10 millimeter. Okay, now go to features and select here extruded boss base and here define the height of this rectangle as 90 millimeter because it has 10 millimeter previous height, so in combination it will have 100 millimeter height. Now we need to cut two holes on this surface, so select this surface and click on sketch. For reference, I am creating a center line. I will tell you what is the purpose of this center line later. Now select circle and make a circle here. Now let's define it. For that select smart dimensioning tool and here define the diameter first, which is 10 millimeter. Now from this corner to the center point, here define the distance as 20, and similarly from this edge to center of this circle the distance is 20 millimeter. Now I want to mirror the same circle on the other side, so select here mirror entities, select this circle in this window, and in this window I am selecting this reference line, and basically this is the purpose of making that center line. Okay, now go to features and select here extruded cut, and we need to simply cut this. So here define through all and check this box, and as you can see two holes have been created. Now we need to create two holes on this surface, so select this surface and click on sketch, and again for reference make here a center line, and I hope that you know what is the purpose of this center line. Now click on circle and make here a circle. The diameter is the same as 10 millimeter, so here define the diameter first, and then from this edge to the center point of the circle distance is 20 and this distance is 20 as well. After defining this circle we will be mirroring this same circle here, so select here mirror entities. In this entities to mirror window I am selecting this circle, and mirror about window select this center line. Now we need to cut it, so I am selecting here extrude cut and simply select here through all and check the box. Okay, and now we need to create a rib, so we need to select a plane that basically cut this part in half. So I am selecting this right plane and click on sketch. Now select line and create here a triangular shape like this on the edges. Select here extruded boss base, and I want thickness of 10 millimeter, and since this is on one direction but I want in both directions, so I'm selecting this mid plane and check this box, so this gets extruded on both directions. Okay, now sketch is completed and part geometry is completed, and make sure that you have enabled SolidWorks simulations from here. When you enable it, this is the simulation tab. You can enable new study from here. When you click it, here select static and check this box from here. Okay, and now we need to define something, so right click here on the part and click on apply material, and here you can apply any material you like. I'm selecting this material, apply and close. As you can see, the color has been changed, which means that material has been applied. Now select this fixed geometry. Basically I want to fix this part through these two holes, so I'm selecting these two holes and click OK. Now let's apply some material. For that, right click here on the load and click on force, and now simply select the edges of these two holes. And since I want to apply load on some specific direction, so I'm selecting this surface, and here I want to apply for some in downward direction. So here select this axis, and I want downward direction to be applied, so I'm selecting this reverse direction, and here apply the amount of load, which is 6000 Newton. And after that, check this box from here. Now the load has been applied. Right click on mesh and here select create mesh. There are many types of meshes here, and I want to select the standard mesh, so select here standard mesh, and after that define the size of the mesh, which is 5 millimeter, and check this box from here. It will take some time, and now as you can see, the mesh has been created, and now we have to run the study. So you can run the study from here. It will take some time based on the size of the mesh, and as you can see, this study has been completed. Now let's see the results. These are the values for the stresses. As you can see it from here, this is the yield strength, and as you can see, this area has the most amount of stresses. So right click here on the stresses and click on edit definition, and here you can enable minimum and maximum values, the nodes where the maximum and minimum values are being applied. So these are the points where we have the maximum and minimum amount of stresses. So right click here and click on animate. This is not on the true scale, this is exaggerated scale. You can slow down the speed from here, and I will show you the true scale. Right click here and click on edit definition from here, and select this true scale and click OK. True scale means how it's going to be reacting in the real world. So it's not on the exaggerated scale, it's now on the true scale. So this right here is the true scale. You can check this box from here, and these are the values for the displacement. Right click here and click on show. These are the values for the displacement, and these are the values for the strain. And if you want to see the factor of safety, right click here on the result and click on here factor of safety, and check this box from here, and the factor of safety, you can see this from here, this is 0.74. and now let's unsuppress this rib. Click on unsuppress this rib, and now let's see what will be the effect of this simulations without this rib. So run the study, and here we have the values for the stress. You can compare what is the difference between the model with rib and without rib. You can animate it from here. This is not, by the way, on the true scale. You can run the study on the true scale, and these are the values for the displacement, and similarly the strain as well. You can compare these values, and you can definitely compare the value for the factor of safety as well. And this right here is the value for the factor of safety. So if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.